Muestras Planetarias. Game instructions. When you first open your game, poke out the tokens from the token sheet. When it's time to store them, you can keep them in the same bag as the dice and the pawns. Objective. Hello, astronauts! Your mission is to collect planet samples from the solar system and bring them back to Earth. The first player to collect samples from 5 different planets wins. Setup. Step 1. Choose your pawn and place it on planet Earth. Locate your rocket's storage in the corners of the board. Step 2. See Figure 1 to determine how many of each sample token you need for each planet. Place the tokens on their respective planets. Step 3. Make a pile of fuel tokens. This will be your fuel reserve. Each player should roll the die 2 times to collect fuel tokens. If you roll a 1 or 2, collect 1 token. If you roll a 3 or 4, collect 2 tokens. If you roll a 5 or 6, collect 3 tokens. Place your fuel tokens in the fuel section of your storage. Step 4. The player with the least amount of fuel goes first. If there is a tie, roll the die again and start with the player with the highest number. Don't collect more fuel. Take turns clockwise. How to play. Step 1. At the start of your turn, roll the die. Collect 1, 2, or 3 fuel tokens depending on what number you roll. Step 2. Choose one of the following 2 actions. Stay. Stay on your planet. You don't use any fuel. Move. Travel to another planet. The pathways on the board indicate which planets you can move to and how much fuel you need. Return the fuel tokens you used to the fuel reserve. Step 3. If you land on a planet with a sample token that you don't already have, collect it and place it in the sample section of your rocket storage. Additional rules. Rule 1. You cannot have more than 8 fuel tokens in your rocket storage. Discard any tokens that do not fit in your storage. If your fuel storage is full at the beginning of your turn, you must move to another planet. Apart from on Earth, you cannot land on a planet that is already occupied by another player. If you have enough fuel, you can travel to more than one planet in any turn. The first player to collect samples from 5 different planets wins! Variations. Try these 2 game variations to level up your space mission, or try playing with both variations for maximum difficulty. Variation 1. To win, you must bring your 5 different samples back to Earth. You can only collect a maximum of 2 sample tokens in your rocket storage. Once you've landed back on Earth, move your sample tokens out of your storage. Keep the samples you've brought back to Earth with you to keep track until you've collected the 5 samples needed to win. Variation 2. Multiple players can now be on the same planet at the same time. Before you start your turn, choose to use your die roll either to collect fuel or to search for a sample. You must roll a 5 or 6 to collect a sample token from the planet you are on.